if we apply AI that has been trained in a white dominant country, maybe for lending, it may not work here, isn't it? It will be what? It will be biased. So algorithms must be transparent and free from bias to ensure fair and equitable outcomes. Additionally, regulators need to establish clear guidelines on the use of these technologies to prevent misuse and protect consumer rights. Right now, there is a lot of conversation happening in social media questioning one of our very recognized institutions in Kenya on, with all these things going on, is our data being accessed when it should not be accessed? Personal data. So this is something that must be addressed, especially by the regulators. So we have done automation and then advancement. So the compliance function will be automated. Number two, compliance function will be advanced to a strategic role. Number three is authenticity. Authenticity. Blockchain technology, with its decentralized and immutable nature, holds immense promise for compliance and regulatory transparency. By providing a secure and tamper-proof ledger, blockchain can enhance accuracy and reliability of compliance records. In Ghana, if I may give an example, the government is exploring blockchain solutions for the land registry system. Do you have problems in our land registry? Do you have? So Ghana is doing some interesting exploration here. Traditional land registration processes are often fraught with inefficiencies and corruption. So it's not just Kenya, leading to disputes and legal challenges. By utilizing blockchain, Ghana aims to create a transparent and secure land registry that ensures all transactions are verifiable and immutable. According to the World Bank, blockchain could reduce fraud in land transactions by up to 90%. 90%. Just using blockchain. This innovation not only streamlines compliance with land ownership regulations, but also builds public trust in the system. This you can actually associate. We can associate with what is going on in Ghana here. So, blockchain is going to bring public trust in the system. So, authenticity. You believe everything that is coming from these institutions, especially public serving institutions. Despite its potential, there is also a but. Blockchain adoption faces regulatory uncertainties. Governments, governments and regulatory bodies must work together to develop frameworks that harness the benefits of blockchain while addressing concerns related to security, privacy, and legal enforcement. So, authenticity. Technology and innovation will bring authenticity to our institutions, especially public serving institutions, and also financial institutions. And to my fourth one, agility. Technology and innovation will bring agility to our compliance functions. Regulatory technology, or otherwise, also now known as RegTech. Tell your neighbor RegTech. Maybe they are hearing for the first time. RegTech. RegTech is a rapidly growing field dedicated to using technology to facilitate compliance with regulations. RegTech solutions leverage on big data, analytics, and computing to streamline compliance processes and enhancing regulatory reporting. In Nigeria, RegTech is transforming the financial sector's approach to compliance. Banks and financial institutions are adopting RegTech solutions to comply with anti-money laundering, that is AML, and counter-terrorism, CTF regulations. These technologies enable real-time monitoring of transactions, identifying suspicious transactions and activities, and generating comprehensive compliance reports. So this is also very amazing. Also, compliance reports are now being automated. You just click a button, get a compliance report, send it to your regulator. I'm seeing it already happening in our industry. These are more agile and responsive compliance functions that can adapt to regulatory changes swiftly. So every time there's a change, and you could see when we were having this conversation about finance bill, every room I was going into, I was being asked, what do you think about the finance bill? And you have to imagine where we are coming from, what is being proposed, and start identifying what are the changes, where are the shifts coming from. That is too much. It has created a lot of work, and this is one area that technology will help bring agility to our compliance function. According to a report by Deloitte, RegTech can reduce compliance costs by up to 50%, and improve accuracy of records by up to 60%. However, the integration of RegTech requires substantial investment in technology infrastructure, and skills development. Smaller financial institutions may struggle to keep pace. That's very important to note. Smaller financial institutions may struggle to keep pace, potentially creating a compliance gap. Therefore, it is imperative for regulatory bodies to support the adoption of RegTech across all sectors to ensure a level playing field. So that is agility. So the first one was what? Automation. The second one was? Yeah? Advancement. And the third one? Authenticity. And the fourth one? Agility. Now to the fifth one, identification. Digital identification. Digital identity systems are crucial in ensuring compliance with Know Your Customers, KYC, otherwise known as KYC, and anti-money laundering regulations. I think one of the previous speakers spoke about, I'll be on time, thank you, spoke about self-onboarding. So these are some of the things that are happening behind that self-onboarding portal. These systems provide a secure and verifiable way to establish identity of individuals and entities, crucial for regulatory compliance in financial and other sector. Rwanda's Digital ID initiative is a pioneering effort in this direction. I'm sure you are familiar with how Rwanda is making advancement. By providing a unique digital identity to every citizen, Rwanda is enhancing its ability to meet compliance requirements, particularly in banking and social services. I think I've had Rwanda, they can even now deliver medicine using, what do you call it? Drones. So digital identification is key to do some of these things. Social services. This initiative demonstrates how technology can empower compliance by providing accurate and reliable identity verification. According to World Bank, again, digital identity systems can reduce customer onboarding costs by up to 90%, and increase access to financial services by 50%. So this is key to financial innovation. However, digital identity systems also raise significant privacy and security concerns. Centralized digital identity databases can become prime targets for cyber attacks, risking large-scale identity theft and fraud. You remember when there was an attack they were saying came from Sudan, some places in Sudan. We had, I think, 2 or 3 days, very difficult days, especially those who are working in telecom. So it's very easy to target. Regulators must therefore ensure that these systems are both secure and respect individual privacy. What is the call to action? The transformative potential of technology and innovation in compliance is clear. To harness this potential, we must embrace a collaborative approach involving policymakers, regulators, industry leaders, and technology experts. It is crucial to invest in continuous education and training to stay abreast of technological advancements. Moreover, we must develop a comprehensive regulatory framework. What we have is still not enough, that protects individuals and fosters innovation. It should not discourage innovation. Government should incentivize the adoption of RegTech and other compliance-enhancing technologies, particularly in sectors and regions that are lagging behind. So tax incentives would come in play here. Industry leaders must prioritize ethical considerations in deployment of AI and blockchain, ensuring transparency, fairness, and accountability. In closing remarks, in the words of visionary scientist Alan Kay, he said, the best way to predict the future is to do what? To invent it. Tell your neighbor, the best way to predict the future is to invent it. As we stand on the brink of a new era, let us seize this opportunity to reinvent the compliance and regulatory landscape through technology and innovation. By doing so, we can create a more transparent, efficient, and equitable world. Thank you very much, and God bless you.